Growing a rainbow tree. I want to tell you that this video is brought to you by rainbowtrees.us. That's rainbowtrees.us. If you guys want to grow your own rainbow tree, make sure you visit rainbowtrees.us. We ship rainbow trees to your door. So now as we dive into the video, they say the trees look like a rainbow tree painting. I'm curious to know your comments down below if you guys have ever grown a rainbow tree, if you've purchased one, if it's still growing, how is it working out for you? Leave those comments down in the comment area and let's get into this video montage, this collection of rainbow tree information. Take a look at the most amazing tree in the world, the rainbow eucalyptus tree. The paper-thin bark peels away, often revealing bright electric colors of the rainbow underneath. The rainbow tree thrives in zones 9 and above and can be grown as a container or a bonsai in hardy, colder climates. When fully mature, this rainbow tree will reach heights of 200 feet. Come inside and take a look to find out what to expect when you receive your rainbow tree. Alright, welcome back over to the Grow Bench, guys. We are going to show you a couple of the rainbow trees that we have here growing and sort of give you an idea of what kind of sizes to expect and what you're going to get when you do order from us, whether it be on eBay or Amazon. So I'm going to show you a couple of sizes that we have. We've got some little guys here in the front. These are 4 to 8 inch seedlings, and I've got two different size pots that you guys may get. One is a 2.5 inch pot. The seedlings are always the same size, but sometimes we've run out of certain size pots, so we've got them in 3.5 and 2.5 inch pots. So here's a couple little seedlings that you can expect to get on the 4 to 8 inch side of things. This is also a 4 to 8 inch seedling as well, but this is in a 3.5 inch pot. So depending on, like I said, what we had available at the time, your pot sizes may differ a little bit, but have no worries, everything will be exactly what you ordered, 4 to 8 inches, okay? We do have some 24 inch rainbows in our 3.5 inch pots. We've got quite a few of those left, and then we're going to go up to 3 feet, 4 feet. The 3 footers and the 4 footers probably won't be available until next spring, but yeah, so right now we're going to be shipping these around winter. I want to show you as well, this is your typical 24 inch rainbow, but as you do get these rainbow trees, I had this pulled out already once, but the roots here, you see the roots, pull them out of there when you're ready to plant, of course, pull them out of the pot, and you're just going to break up the bottom section. I want you guys to break up the bottom section because what we're going to do is we're going to try to eliminate it strangling itself, okay? And you can actually pull sections of roots off, and this is going to regenerate really quickly. This is one of the fastest growing trees known, so you are not going to hurt this plant. It's ready to thrive for you guys. It's a seedling, it's ready to go, and they're pretty durable. So these plants, again, are available on Amazon, eBay, and our website. Let's see if we can get a close-up of the rainbow tree seeds. I'm going to show you the size of the rainbow tree seeds. They're very, very small. And here's one on the palm of my hand. It's right there. Okay, they're very small. And actually when they're grouped into a package, it looks like a bunch of cinnamon. This is just so small. But you see a bunch of these are sprouting here. I'll try to get as close as I can to the seeds or the seedlings. There are a ton of them here. And I've got a seed supplier that, let me just put it this way, when you go online and you buy these online, you don't know what you're going to get. Just a little tip when you're looking for seeds that you see them and they look like watermelon seeds, those aren't going to be rainbow tree seeds. So just be very cautious out there of what you're purchasing, and if you are very interested in the seeds, then just click on links down below and we'll take you to some seeds that are actually rainbow tree seeds.
All right, you can see how small these seedlings are. They're about 3 to 5 days old. They've already sprouted, and we're working on a week here of growth. And in about, I would say, 2 more weeks, we're going to be able to start plucking these up. They'll have about 4 or 5 leaves, and they'll be ready to be transplanted into bigger pots. At this stage, you don't want to mess with them. They're very delicate and they don't like to be moved right here. So give them another 2 weeks. Maybe after 3 weeks, you can start to move these seedlings. All right, growing rainbow tree seeds or rainbow eucalyptus seeds, they require light to germinate and grow. So you want to put the seeds on the surface basically. You don't really need to cover them with anything, and you're going to use a light mist to water them. You don't want to cause erosion in your pot or where you're placing the seeds with too much water. So that's why you're going to use a spray bottle, and you're just going to mist the seeds on top of the planting mix. If you provide heat with a heat mat, they will germinate within 3 to 5 days. So other than that, you're going to let them grow for about 2 to 3 weeks until they're a little bit bigger and they've got 4 or 5 leaves. Then you can pluck them up and transplant them into a bigger pot and then just kind of let them go. When you're taking them back outside, if you're growing the rainbow trees indoors, you want to take them back outside. You want to place them in the shade for a couple days and slowly get them into the sunlight. We grow our rainbow tree seeds inside, and we use grow lights for those along with heat mat. That's a little bit about growing rainbow tree seeds. I hope this has helped you out. If you guys are interested in purchasing rainbow tree seeds from a reliable source, the link's down below in the description, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Hey, welcome back, guys. All right, today we are going to show you how we sprout our rainbow tree seeds. The rainbow tree has many, many names. The mandibo gum tree, or I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. It is a eucalyptus gum. Several names for this tree, but once you see the bark on the tree, it's never mistaken for anything else. Very beautiful. It is a tropical tree and is actually used for lumber in a lot of the tropical islands, and you get down around the equator. This is actually harvested for lumber. So, fast growing tree. This may be the fastest growing tree known. So anyways, let's get right to it. These seeds are super duper small. I'm going to show you a bag of these seeds. This is a bag of probably, I would say, 300 seeds in this bag. Very tiny. I mean, they are the size of a very small ant. You know, so very small. People sometimes get these seeds from us and say, what is this? This isn't what I ordered. Yes, it is. This is exactly what you ordered. They come very small, and they grow just fine. The key on the rainbow trees is kind of like the bamboo. You want to provide some temperature on these. I would say 80 degrees, 85 degrees is where you guys want to stay, okay? Once again, we're going to use our handy dandy solution. It's just a bottle of water with a cap full of hydrogen peroxide. This is what we use on all of our seeds, and it gives us excellent results. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to sprinkle these seeds out onto the paper towel first. And a lot of times, oh, there we go. There we go. Those came out good. A lot of times they'll be static inside this bag, and these seeds are very hard to get out. But yeah, we just dumped about 150 seeds onto the paper towel, and it's hard to see. But I'll pick up the camera and show you guys when I'm done wetting the towel. When you're wetting the towel, be careful because these seeds are so small they will run right off of the towel, and you'll never get them back. So just take it easy when you're sprinkling around the seeds here. Okay, so you want to fully wet the towel. Let it soak up. And when it's completely covered, we're going to go ahead and fold it over and put it inside our bag. We're going to make sure that we've marked our bag accordingly with the date and what it is. Okay, it looks like everything's wet here. So here we go. If you watched any of our videos before, you know what I'm doing. Fold up once and over once to make a square. Take our bag. We're going to just put it right into the bag here. Ooh, there's a lot of water in this one. I want to dump this excess water out here. Don't want a lot of water standing in there. A little bit's okay. Okay, so there you have it. You can barely see the seeds. They are so small. So what we're going to do is we're going to check back in a few days, guys, and see what we got going on inside the bag. Once again, thanks for stopping in. Hope you are appreciating our videos. We do direct a lot of our customers this way now, so they can see what we do to get them to grow. And we grow the same seeds that we send out, guys. We've got excellent results all the time. If you just follow those instructions, you should have the same results as well. Remember, on the rainbow tree, give it 80 to 85 degrees steadily until they all germinate. And once you get those germinating, you can go ahead. Alright, welcome back to our follow-up video on the rainbow tree seeds, guys. I noticed something on the bag. I put 2012 6 days ago, but it's actually 2014, so I don't know what I was thinking. Well, here we are 6 days later with our rainbow tree seeds, and we've got quite a few sprouts going on. I counted about 20 sprouts, so I'm going to pick the camera up and show you. They're very, very small, because the rainbow tree seeds are small too. You take this knife here. I don't know if you guys can see these, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, here's a little guy right here. 8, 9. I don't know. There's quite a few. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. They're very small. So I can pick one up here, show you. You can see that tree seed there. So they're really, really tiny, and this method works, guys. So follow these directions and you'll be real successful in growing your rainbow trees. You know, I've got a lot of comments saying, what is this? What did you send me? Looks like tiny coffee grounds. Well, that's what the seeds look like, and here's the proof. So they are growing, and we'll give it another week inside the warm room. I may take a few of these out, rather large here for their size. They are large. Here's another one. It's ready to be transplanted. I know it's hard to see because our camera's not the greatest, but this method works, guys. Follow the directions and they will grow just fine for you.
Today's episode is brought to you by rainbowtrees.us.
Yes, these rainbow eucalyptus trees actually do exist, and they are real. You can find rainbow trees in Hawaii and throughout the tropics and into the Philippines island of Mindanao. It's there where you will find one of the most extraordinary forests in the world, where trees grow rainbow-colored bark, like a living, breathing, real-life version of Van Gogh's Impressionist masterpieces. The rainbow eucalyptus is the only species of eucalyptus found in the northern hemisphere, also known by its Latin name of Eucalyptus deglupta. Eucalyptus meaning to peel or peeling skin. The rainbow eucalyptus's bark peels off over time, gradually revealing the bright green bark beneath. As the outer layers begin to age, they pass through various phases of the color spectrum, creating this rainbow effect on the tree. This rainbow forest in the Philippines is also one of the tallest in the world, with many of its trees surpassing 200 feet in height. Up above in its canopy, the evergreen leaves of the rainbow forest go from a light green to a darker shade of gray-green, and produce tiny white flowers which are among the most fragrant on earth. Rainbow eucalyptus is one of the fastest growing trees known, if it is not the fastest. You can have your very own rainbow tree. The link to have it shipped to your door is down below. It is a tropical tree and reports have shown it to survive in Zone 8B. Safely grown in Zones 9 and above, it can be grown as a bonsai tree in colder areas for many years.
Okay, let's talk about rainbow tree care. You either purchased a rainbow tree, you want to know how to plant it, or you've grown it from seed and you're looking for maybe the next step. Where do I plant this, or how do I do what? And so the first thing is the rainbow tree requires full sun and moist soil. So maybe you've got a high water area. You put a rainbow tree in there, and that water area is definitely going to go down. So maybe you got a swampy area part of the yard. If you plant a rainbow tree there and you've got a warm enough climate, you're going to plant it out in a zone 9 or zone 10. That's where you ideally want to plant these. Zone 8, I guess it does work, but I don't live in zone 8, so I don't know. There are reports on the internet that they do survive, or they are surviving in zone 8 for many years, being left outside. So other than that, you want to grow it inside or in a big planter where you can take out in the summer if you're in a colder climate. But just for average, this tree is going to grow 3 feet per season. If you're in a warmer climate, they can grow 4 to 6 feet once they're established. So they're a fast-growing tree. In a colder climate, you're going to want to prune it as a bonsai. That's what we've been doing. We live in a colder climate.